Hey, what's going on, guys? So today we got another battle box, and I'm using the tailgate from the Tacoma to open this because it is pretty convenient. It's just a good height, so hopefully you guys can see everything here. Alright, so today's EDC is a knife, actually one of several knives. I got a couple different colors of this. This is from Nuke Knives, a little D2. It's also a little front flipper there. So finally got around to carrying these and testing them. Eventually you guys will see a review on that. But that's something a little bit new. So let's zip into this box, see what is going on. Whoop. There we go. Okay. So I'll put that off to the side just in case we need it again. Looks like we got a big old bag there. Alright, so mission 101. Let's do a quick, no spoil. That was not quick. Don't pause. Come on, don't cheat. Alright, so you can read that right there. That's when you can pause. But anyway, alright, so let's see what this is. Since this is front and center, Ruck and River. It's a big, oh, it's another backpack. Actually, I might be doing either another camping trip or a day trip soon. So a bag would be nice. It's a good time to test it out. Alright, let's see. Like the straps on the back. Alright, pretty cool. Check out the front. Alright, so Ruck and River, DEFCON's Tactical Products, DEFCON 5. Oh, I guess I said DEFCON's. It's a 5. That's not an S. Alright, so I'm trying to see if it says what model. Nope, I'm sure the paperwork will though. So plenty of pockets on this guy. Some straps for the pockets as well, which is nice. I do like that on the front. This is going to cinch down. So if you're really packing this out, because it looks like two main compartments. Let's see. There's the front. A lot of smaller storage. Itty bitty stuff. All right. Then we get into pocket number 2. That's a little bit bigger. Maybe an iPad, small laptop, something like that. Might actually. Stuff like this, I would color coat the pull tabs. Alright, because there's a bunch of zippers everywhere. I want to know what's what. And then obviously we can open these buckles up here. You can access the bigger pocket. So I thought there was 2, and there is 2. Okay, so I'm not crazy. Let me undo this one as well, this side. Alright. So, first main pocket, which is quite large. Also some tie downs too if you want to put a bunch of clothes in here. This might make a really good carry-on if you're traveling, really trying to maximize all your storage there. And then what is this back pocket? Oh no, okay, so that just it's not a second pocket, it literally puffs up. So if you need that extra room, which good golly, that is a ton of width on this thing. You could really load this up with clothes if you wanted to. Or, if you're not making it so heavy and cumbersome, you can obviously zip that close. So that's nice. Alright, so that's a cool feature. I dig that. Alright, so, cool backpack. What else do we have here? Ooh, I see a little Hatchet, and I see a Kershaw. Oh, I see 2 Kershaws. That's interesting. Alright, well let's grab these, because we've seen these before. These are actually really, really handy. Handy dandy, so there's a whole set here. Alright, Infinity Tools. You can see how you can loop these together. We've seen this on previous ones. I actually really like the OD green. So these come off of these little hooks here. Alright, you can use these in any order you want. It's kind of like gear ties, tie downs. You can get pretty creative with stuff like that, but that's kind of cool. So you get a couple different sizes, and I do love the olive color. Got some Kershaws. Let's check this guy out. So Gear Aid, this is called the Balta Compact Hatchet, rugged fire and camp building tool. So there's a hammer insert on the back here. I just showed an Olight hatchet from Obi, which had the same thing where it had a removable hammer back. That's fascinating. What's with the bottom though? There's a hook on here, which I'm assuming is like, all right, it's a hex, tool. Maybe a bottle opener. Why? I just don't need that. I think it'd be so much cooler without it. I do like it. Very, squared off handle. Let's rip this out of the package here real quick, get a better look at it. Here's the features on the back, in case you want to check that out. Alright, so let's put that off to the side for a second. Alright, so pull up. So there's our little restraining strap. Pull that through. Okay, so that's easy. Nice and sharp. Interesting interesting grip. It's just a cool little hatchet. I like it actually a lot. This would be nice. It's a little bit smaller if you want to hammer in some you know, tent pegs or something like that. I was using the a much larger one, and it really wasn't necessary. So I do kind of like this smaller one, which I might actually, you know, utilize in the future on the next camping trip. But yeah, kind of cool. Let me see what this hook is on the package. So they're saying, oh, stake pull. All right, well, I can see that now. I will say this. I hammered some of these, like we got some heavy duty, big old tent stakes that was completely overdone and unnecessary. And I broke a couple of those plastic tabs trying to pull it out. So I take that back. Initially, I was not digging this, but now I really, really like this because I did need a nice dedicated, you know, peg puller, let's say. So I will definitely have to try that out. That's nice. All right, so that is that. What else? Lanyard hole. And yeah, that's pretty much it. All right, so let's put that off to the side for a second. I dig that. What we got here? Afterbite Natural Itch Relieving Balm with oatmeal and camphor. And I'm getting bit up right now, so I will test this literally after I go back inside. I am not one with the bugs. I will say that. I love the outdoors. Hate mosquitoes, hate ticks. I don't mind spiders so much unless they're, you know, I don't want to see a wolf spider or a brown recluse or anything like that. You know, but your average spider, like a juicy orb weaver, looks nasty, but they're going to leave you alone. They're not going to bother you here in Pennsylvania. So not too many issues with the spiders, but I don't know. I don't mind most of the creepy crawlies. It's literally the ticks and mosquitoes that are just too much. I just can't stand either one of them. All right, so this little paperwork here. All right, so Infinity Tool. Well, they have a glow-in-the-dark version too. They have a lot of accessories. I'm going to check their website. Live on Kickstarter through July 21st. The 2.0. Interesting. All right. Well, that's cool. You check that out, see their other products. All right, so what is this? Some kind of foam panel? It says pack vent. Hook tape install. Cut pieces of hook tape for the sides and top. See instructions for suggestion size and configuration. Place pack vent on your pack as a guide for hook tape locations. Okay, this is literally a foam backing to vent, you know, your backpack off your back. So it can breathe a little bit. You won't be drenched in sweat. It just allows it to ventilate, get some air. That's kind of fascinating. A lot of, you know, nicer higher end backpacks already have some kind of system that does vent. But hey, maybe you have a favorite JanSport you use in high school, and that doesn't have any kind of vent on it, right? So yeah, that's kind of cool. That's definitely useful. All right, so 2 Kershaws, TX Tool, and I'm not familiar with that is offhand, and a leak, the 1660. The leak I'm extremely familiar with. We'll open that up first. All right, check it out. If you've never had a leak, you are missing out. If you abuse your knives, you might want to pass up on it because this has a very, very pointy tip. All right, and it's not for knife abusers. All right, there's also a little safety on the bottom there. All right, super cool, because these were the first assisted knives, the Speed Safe system. All right, a lot of people, you know, back in the day, and when was the day? You might be asking, Jeff, when's the day? You keep saying it, back in the day. I don't know, every time I say it, it's something different, but in this case, I don't know, mid-90s, maybe late 90s. These came out, and people were cutting themselves because they didn't know what speed assist was, or an assisted knife that was brand new. So anyway, there's a little safety there. All right, just pull it out of the way, push on the tab, and pops right out. And this one is pointy. So if you like your pointy knives, definitely have to check out a leak. Total classic. Absolutely love these guys. All right, very cool. So I'm going to stick that guy right over there, and we're going to take a look at this TX Tool. All right. Let's just open TX Tool. Ooh. Okay. Looks like a little driver. Interesting. Looks like generic paperwork for it. Ooh, that's interesting. Kershaw. Looks like maybe, yeah, a driver with some bits. Does this unscrew? It does. Oh, yeah. I like that. I see some Torx bits in here. Let's see. We have a Torx 8, a Torx 6, T10. We have a Phillips and a flathead. All right, the flathead is an S2 4.0, and the Phillips is a PH2 S2. Nice. All right, so 6, 8, and 10, T6, T8, T10, and then Phillips and flathead. Very cool. So let's pop these in here. Let me leave the Phillips out. See how that fits in the front there. All right, so a little storage in the back. We have a removable pocket clip on there. This just push right in. Looks like it does. I'm wondering if it's, yeah, it feels like there's a little magnetism in there. All right, so it keeps it from falling out. Pretty cool. I like it. I like it a lot. Pocket clip, it depends. If I put this in a pocket organizer or something, I'll probably take the clip off, because what I like about these types of drivers is you put that, you know, down your palm and you just let it twist. You know what I'm saying? Once it's in something, you're basically supporting it with your palm, but with that pocket clip kind of gets in the way. If I just wanted this in my pocket, then obviously it's a necessity to have that clip on there. But yeah, that is pretty cool. I definitely dig that. I'm going to take this bit out though so it doesn't get lost and put that in the top. Very cool. In fact, I just had a message about not even a half an hour ago from my buddy Scott, and he just showed me a really cool bit set on Amazon. Of course, doing all the Prime deals and stuff, so he hooked it up. So I have one of those coming my way. So I'm excited to check that out. So very cool from Kershaw. So that concludes this month's Battle Box. And now we can take a peek at the picture there, which gives everything away. Okay, so we have the natural bomb, we have the modular straps, we have the pack vent. You can see that picture of that on a backpack. Pretty cool. So that was the basic box. The advanced box would include the Balta hatchet from Gear Aid. The Pro box would have the Ruck and River, it's called a Yona backpack. Very cool. And the Pro Plus box would have the Leak and the Kershaw TX Tool. So seriously cool box. Everything is definitely going to get some use. So big old thumbs up. So that's it. Stay tuned for the video on this guy. Today, actually tomorrow might be my last day of carrying this one. Then I'm switching over to some of the new stuff. All right, out with the old, in with the new, constantly rotating. But anyway, that's it for now. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys have an awesome day, and I'll see you tomorrow with a brand new video. Take care.